Thinker, sensitive, physical creature, own character. Well, thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological or magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. West Hand Coordination Inland Empire. Encyclopedia. Might have to go with Thinker. Yeah, Thinker's close. Probably grab my own next time I play. The fairies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Yay?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What about that? What was that about next something? That was funny. This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Turn you to the silence,
Do you
please.
want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless embodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Wow, man, what sort of creature does this to their own
The
mouth?
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Open my eyes. I'm drunk. And naked. Great. Put some pants on. Oh gosh. Item gained, flare cut. Encyclopedia 6 calls upon all your knowledge to produce resonating trigger select base 5 skill. Oh, okay, I got my pants on. Cool. Show chemistry, save your fare? What is that?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus 5, high 92. This is a white check. You may retry it. Always loses, always wins.
The shards face outward.
Success.
Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I pick up my own hands? Look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand,
Oh.
but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size. Wait, what am I doing?
It
Assess
is
the size
too
of the
large
impact.
for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Something heavy and larger.
Like
than
the
my
green
fist.
shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which,
Huh.
coincidentally, is missing its friend.
So I threw my shoe out.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Wow.
Now you only have one.
Damn it.
If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Dang, I could be really lonely. Should
A
I get
cool
that shoe?
wind gushes in. Your toes curl
Under
up
the
from the
shoe.
cold.
Gain experience. Oh gosh, this is gonna take me a while to find your other shoe. Failed Monday 808. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go adventuring into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Got a map. I got a map. Interesting. What is in the hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life? Psyche base +1. Cool for dreamers, supernatural investigators, mental creators. It identifies the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion of foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world's fate? High levels in an empire animates that inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With the low in an empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character, and then how will you shape the cosmos? So I'm living. So the Inland Empire is a dream, is what you're telling me? So I'm living in a dream? It's a horrible dream so far, then. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. What do I get? What did I get? Oh, cool. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. What is
You
that?
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish 'em up.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Ah.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Got it. Alright, can I get my shoe? I want my shoe. Take it. Okay. So I got 1 shoe. Alright, what is that? See bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Words spelled to describe how rank it smells in there. And they should have sent a poet. Okay, I was wearing a jacket with no shirt. Okay. Missing a hat, possibly glasses, neck gloves. I got 1 pair of shoes. Conceptualization, suggestions down -1, esprit de corps +1, chemistry +1, savoir faire. What is that?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
What the hell?
Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man.
With a picture on the bottom left?
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror,
Let's just get it over with the mirror.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's this is some kind of superstar. I think I'm superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm looking at the face is making itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Jesus. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid I was meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order.
Deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Oof. Chemistry, possible. Attempted to stop the expression. The mirror be for now. Sure.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Ooh, very low. Oof. 3. Let the mirror be for now. I think that opens the door. I think. What's that? What is that? Oh, tape. I think it's a case. Item. Empty cassette case. 50 cents. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the itinerary single smallest church in St. Sands must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. 43?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Just grab it. Pull on the
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
+3 fan is turned off.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on!
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Fine.
The lights are off again.
I took damage from that. Wow. I did not see that coming. So I think that's everything. Can I not go this way? Okay, okay. So So what's over here? What is that? Oh, it's locked. It's really locked. Yeah, it's locked. Alright. Alright, if you don't want me to go that way, I won't go. Horrific necktie plus 1 identifier, vivid imagination. Alright. Lora Uru reservation going to integrate snow trips. Close my door. What day is it? Calendar says March, the year is 51. Holy crap. Hello.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
It's orange disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Okay.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, my military personnel, turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Sounds about right. Something on the table. Ooh. Sure. Money I gained. 40 cents. Oh. Perfect. My shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Mirror, encyclopedia, formidable, mirror, impossible. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now.
Like two baby crocodiles.
That doesn't fit.
They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
My shoes are the good thing I have. Damn. My shoes, I'm guessing. Shoes give me composure, awesome watchtower heels, but minus silver fair. Heels ridiculously high. How do I get my health back? I'm about to die. Oh. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay, let's get back inside then. Jeez. This guy's picky. Alright, now how about I talk to her?
Officer.
We can addition to the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. So what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Basically just trying to figure out what that guy I am. Basically, what is this? Shit. What did I do? I saw something. Done. Find your other shoe. Home. Yep. I feel like I have to talk to her. She's the only one here.
Officer.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Seems perplexed by your question. Why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls out a cigarette. Goddamn right, policeman. Don't you forget. Are you
I
sure?
am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Takes another drag. All this
You've
time?
been here for 3 days.
3 days.
On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I don't know where I am or where I am or what a Copra Kanima is. How I know what that one sounds like. I remember being a cop or anything else. Wouldn't the right man would let me be an officer of the law? Challenging. Shot expression. I don't know you want to. I should get going. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of
Don't
the
be so
law?
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I don't remember being a cop or anything
Could it
else.
be because of the drinking?
She raised an eyebrow like a cigarette sizzle.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
So challenging here is now very low. If I got a chance, now I got no chance. I might not know where I am or who I am or what a Copria Kanima is, how I know what one
She
sounds like.
nods.
I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged.
Whoa.
Body has been there for a week now.
What the fuck?
The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why did you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Thank you. Well, thank you for that. I should get going then.
course.
Should
Be
put that
careful,
cigarette.
officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before.
Reaction speed?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for
Yes.
you. 51. Where exactly is here? Where
You're
am
in a
I?
hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Ravishol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part
Aranye.
of the world.
What is it they have against the
The
police
dock
here?
workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Your room was almost next to mine. Did you hear anything
There
last
was the
night?
usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
It's not supposed to be room number 3. Loud disco music?
Yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Reason how about waiting for the name to connect with
Oh,
you?
that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Okay.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
This one just gets hard, doesn't it? Yeah, this one.
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
I'm thinking, so this, let's church and sing sings, was I singing? I've heard enough. This one, was I singing this?
There was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
sorry.
be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Looking this up, I could never be able to. I don't know, man. You were pretty drunk. I don't know. Somebody
The
what did I
window
do?
was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Drives me to hear this stuff. Was there anything
There
else?
was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Tell me, is it 51
It's
now?
51.
What
The
century?
current century?
That's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so
You're
funny?
right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
It's pretty sure it's 1951. Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
That was a nice conversation. Says she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. Smoking. Which room is this? Can I knock? Hopefully there's a knock. Well, it doesn't tell me to knock. Alright, I might stream. Oh, I can save. Oh, I can save. Let me save real quick. Can I look at it right now? The door's in white though. This one. Oh, yep, I can do it again. Formidable.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Heard about the band OO.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I trick myself into
You have
oblivion?
some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
How long ago was the news?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Well, I need to add a clicking sound and make it click,
The
click.
click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I feel like I should listen to these songs. at one
Sometimes
point.
you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Does that have anything to do with ostentatious
Not
orchestrations?
really. Oh must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
Disco rock band. I guess
It
it
doesn't
then.
have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
I don't think I can. Yo, temporary research bonus -1 logic head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours 30 minutes. Holy crap! Whatever happened to who with his member means fucking teeth, but killed tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he materialize in a cloud of kingdoms, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slandering new lines of some starlet boy Denui 20 years ago? Spirit thought for this great ass too, or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Russia West and doubtful. Initialize. Oh gosh. Yeah, status. Holy crap. I got a bunch of things to do. Holy crap. Is that like actual real time or game time? Yeah, I'm never gonna do that. I don't like the screen. So for the sake is actually going through my head. It's like, get out, get out, get out, get out. Alright, let the mirror be for now. Can I not turn off the faucet? Autosave. Oh, hello. First time I had autosaved. That's the door that's locked. That goes to the next room, doesn't it? So maybe can I knock on this door to see what's up?
The door is closed.
Leave for now. I don't think I need to ask her anything else for now. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Where the heck am I? Oh. Just a quick scan. Okay. There I am. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
That's always
Of
puny.
course, like a small animal that only comes out at night. All it needs is to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with the theory of the living that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Thinking maybe I could sing something happy like from those ostentatious orchestrations folks.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid.
Sing the sad song.
It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
You need to find out sufficiently tragic tape when play it on a boombox to remember the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then get hold of a sad song on tape. God, I still don't have a map. This goes well with the theory of that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Alright, finish that.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Okay.
Everything is cool between you and this guy.
Failure
He's a
easy?
big fan. Make some small talk.
You're the
No,
bartender?
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's
I
the
have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you recall. Oh, forget it.
Look at this
A
stuff.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Steacoarius Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Your buddy is over there.
Looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What are you going, buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Fine. Fine. Menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu, today starts in a man's handwriting. What is that? What is that? If you can tell me what it is, then I'll decide. Ah, hell no, what the fuck? I need it. I actually didn't need it. It's like, I needed it bad. This is a water cooler, large bubble is rising to the surface. Doors bolted to Sandridge Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. The sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4. This Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Can I plug back in? Unplug back in? Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She now stars the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alright, sure thing. Alright, what do you want?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake?
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
It's a name. It is high. It is high.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not yet time.
Okay then.
Process this information as this
It
describes
looks
it.
like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Not toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. You mean
If
him?
you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yes.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't, in a way. Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Completely. No. No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
I think I haven't got a chance to
where
look
it
at
has
it.
been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. You be so sure I'm
I
from the
was sent
police.
here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs.
Ah.
What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean internal
Yes, but
affairs?
I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
Oh, cool. What's any of these white rectangles you mean?
Yes,
Or they're just white
they're
rectangles?
not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Saw me when I woke up. I was on when I
Losing
woke
your
up.
identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
Okay.
I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Yeah. Report your badge missing. You need to report your missing badge to the 41st Precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio on his motor car to call your station. Oh boy. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night
Yep.
before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much
Really?
worse.
I guess this is normal
If you
for
need
you.
something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, that's good. That'll be a lie. Well, nah, you can't. So we're technically have discussed that, and then that's only if I'm
After
down.
you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Interesting. To be cafeteria manager of the Roaring and Rags might I know something about the murder happened in the yard. Ask him about it. Inspect the victim's body. The body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling and Rags. For a limited inspection, you just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. I should be fine. I should be fine. Can I talk to you first? No, I need to.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Ten glasses
You
into
run
his
this
little
place.
notebook.
Yes.
He responds
I
tersely.
am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41,
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The average of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? Probably in between names.
Are you kidding me?
Let me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liquor?
right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Who made the call reporting the crime? Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. Who made the call reporting to crime? Someone reported the hang to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, may shed new light on the events. We have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Thank you.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
You used to work
I
here?
didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
I got this. I got it, man. I got it.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How did we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a
Right.
big hole in the fence.
Big hole in the
A
fence.
really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Got it.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies
I like this
of mankind.
quick history.
5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of
Cool.
came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns.
Ooh.
But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Why did Sylvie go
Haven't you
away?
asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you'll appreciate that.
Yeah, man, just be honest. Lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover, the number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. What? Wait, what? Didn't go
I
off?
asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gives I'm a feminist. Because I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. Because I like to be
Good
thorough.
for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Do you think you know who
I
killed
don't
him?
know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
What do you say they? Or he said they hoisted him up on a tree. Did you say that? I just want to be 100% sure. Yeah, he did. They hoisted him up on a tree. I guess he doesn't want. Well, I guess he doesn't want to be, rude about the gender. I guess. Before we said they hoisted him up on a tree, who do you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Exactly saying that.
The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Huh.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Well, the dock workers lynched
I would
this man.
suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Okay, so I don't think it was him. I have
The
another
lieutenant
question.
turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
That's completed. The view cafeteria manager gained experience plus 30. Plus 30. Found my shoe. I interviewed the guy. Sing karaoke later tonight. I need to do that, but I need to do the victim's body first.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Well, are you shit? What real?
Excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Pronounces the R with the mock aristocratic
The
accent.
IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Does it mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
You're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Push the red ledger on the counter. What do I owe this place for? What exactly is money? You're under arrest. What do I owe this
Let's
place for?
see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
That's 100.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Hook up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Yeah,
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Can you show him the coins you found? Is this money? Don't show him the coins. They're yours. Interesting. Where do I get it
Are
from?
you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I
I'm just
guess.
trying to be funny now.
I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some did take bribes, but only to survive.
Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Alright.
Yes, it is.
10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. Go down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes,
That's horrible.
it is.
Then somebody looking at the coppers on the counter.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
We just have to
There's
pick
a
up the
shuffle
coins.
of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Where else am I gonna stay under? Don't remember where my home
Officer,
is.
you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Paper damages. Man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. Paper damages. You need to pay for the damages you caused in the whirling in rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money. Be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Art. Ask your station for additional funds. Sheesh. Out the bat, already owe money.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on
Why
Marble
did you
Hill?
say that?
So just synopsis firing. It doesn't mean anything. The names must have some meaning for me. Do you know a place called Marble
No.
Hill?
But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Expression.
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number in the building. Of a dumpster, don't care. Fuck it. Jeez. Trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact
You
number in
can
the
try.
building.
Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Going some long way home. Temporary research bonus was one encyclopedia. Factual memory turns research time 6 hours, 5 minutes. Yeesh. 3 hours, 44 minutes. I feel like this is real time. Okay, so we gotta go out this way, so like,
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
what are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown? Do you have a king of a century gone? That's pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the world of today. Do you have a king of a century gone? It's pretty
The
fascinating.
sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Interesting.
Hello, sweetie.
Although, do you want me to turn to with a smile?
Who's Sweetie?
Who's sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Hello, sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I
You must
appreciate it.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
So it's out in the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up,
This
smiling.
Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Drinking so hard I forgot literally everything. I'll be right, I'll break up, start to bed. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion, forget I said anything. Drinking so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Oh, Jesus. The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol? Oh,
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
I know the orchard used to be really cool in the 30s.
Disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Her eyes are filled with light, reflected off those gilded years when the city seemed full of
Much has
possibility.
changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
Pause and studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of
That's
51?
right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge
Hmm.
should always be rewarded.
Kind green, a pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there. But now she relaxes her shoulders.
Yay. Oh, encyclopedia went up. Signature skill. Bonus from thoughts. Level these up? Oh shoot, I don't level them up. Oh. Suggestion. Charm men and women play the puppet master? Yeesh.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh crap. No. I don't know that one. I'm gonna say the first two. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's
Oh,
not.
sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Coalition.
We have almost no government of our own,
Really?
and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
There's no government. How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. There's no government. How come there are
Oh,
cops?
dear.
Shakes her
And
head
you were
suddenly.
doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Ouch. What is the revolution you made?
You
Sorry.
were doing quite well up until the end there.
Yeah.
It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What is the revolution you
A
mentioned?
defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops or not a cop? Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Got it. Tell me more.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then
Get
I don't
reality
know.
low down.
Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Get a reality low down. You have no idea where you are. Lena encourages you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person, rich people are educated.
That's a good point.
That's weird.
This doesn't look like Rich Central.
I don't want to answer that. I'm not sure that either.
Of
Ready,
course,
going now.
dear. Good luck with your case.
Green apple pen. Yeah.
Did they come with this bathrooms?
No, so somebody else came for the yard.
For what?
For plotting plants or something.
For what?
To plot a plan or something.
Oh, really?
I was like, no, you got to run. Or something. So nah.
Tomorrow can you call?
Yeah,
This manager and ask them if they're coming?
sure.
Or when they're coming or whatever?
Yeah.
So you guys can call?
I called them. I even looked online to see if there's anything else I can do. Nothing.
Have you tried the post office?
I guess I'll check.
They're always hiring at the post office.
From the green ape head on an end, the ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Descends, $1.35. Equip it? We're gonna equip it. So we're cops, but there's no cops. That's confusing to me. Oh shoot, that one first time. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign says rough. What the fuck? Okay. Pigs go home, the street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Some questions
Of
for you.
course. What can I help you with?
Who are you
Me?
exactly?
I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
What are you than
Is
that?
there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there.
Right.
It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Got it.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later.
Does this affect the police business?
Excuse me?
Street signs does affect the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Yes, I usually sleeps when he's working. It's alright, it's alright, I didn't mean to study you. I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One thing, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Alright, so he said to go right. Oh yeah, this is a big ass hole. Holy crap.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Building A. Boxing. North window, Hermes Fashion. The rest has been burned off. Fortress. Rochi. Main hall building. Oh. Turns empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Take a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. I feel like I have to come back. I don't even know. So I'm guessing I'm pushing buttons, but it's like I don't know what the heck I'm pushing, so let's leave for now. Who are the Saints? Guessing LSB.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Visual calculus reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Okay. Okay.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Car drove through the fence, disconnected to the case? I think I got it. Disconnected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout. I would keep them separate.
Got it.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
Yeah.
If you find the time.
I think I got it. Alright. If we got the time. Alright, let's worry about the body. And we need to worry about this body. Oh, hello. Kid, are you just playing around in the backyard with the body? Yep, he is.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go with the one.
Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Hmm.
2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46?
Wait, which is
You
it?
don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Okay, count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good, this ain't I.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Big guy.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Dana has been tracking her eyes movements. 400 million. Hey.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Hey, off. This the guys are going back
I
and
never
forth.
got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Everyone 200 kilogram
200?
imprint.
Could it be the combined weight of two people?
Yeah.
One carrying the other who's tied up? Let's see.
Kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
But I'm sure we obviously and one of them they have to carry them.
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own machine. Maybe the victim was unconscious. A reading of these prints could be wrong. Maybe the victim was
Even
unconscious.
easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An operation, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you only had to come up with that idea.
It doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. Lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. Light step number 41, shoot.
Woman? Kid?
No, I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these tracks
A
are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Mm-hmm.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Oh, interesting.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened
What do
here?
I think? A mob of
Yeah,
people
mob.
brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Kid, can you please stop that?
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than
If
12.
there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
I guess the other kid behind the fence. Excuse me? One of your time, please.
Talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh. I did not get that. Holy shit. Well, that was completely out. Jesus.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno.
The rake.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Dude, stop.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
We get siblings.
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another
He's
rock.
calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
What the hell? Like I question
Alright,
for you.
entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Wait, what?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
How about the crime scene? You kids up and play in the yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Buddy, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how I got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go
I
then?
don't know. Some fucking
Looks like I'm trying to come up with something.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
So there's a city name. Night City doesn't exist. Where's Night City? Okay. It's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't
Why you
exist.
gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The city of rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
It's lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I have more questions about the crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
I have questions later. For now, let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Well, I'm discussing the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Yeah, nothing.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Oh, okay, now I know what the word is. I gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in third person, distance yourself in the situation. So you refer to yourself in third person. Kuno, is that some kind of gang name? I like the first one.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Good luck with that, kid.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Ah, my morale. Ooh. My morale.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Man, okay, now I'm talking to myself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you, fuck
He
you.
watches you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Oh, this is the end?
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."